Hello, everybody. Everybody having a good day today? I'm here. Got some stuff going on. I thought I'd just open today with a little, you know. Open a little jam. No big deal. Hey, J Mark. I'm exhausted, everybody. Got all the seizure lights in the background going. Been a long week already. It's only Wednesday and still having a long week. Still got a few days to go. I live 17th to the 17th of the month, so I know everybody's probably waiting on some mail. The mail will go out tomorrow. It goes out every 17th, and that's just how it works for me. I foot the bill for all the postage and everything, so that's just the way I have to do it, everybody. I'm sorry, but I have everything prepped, letters ready, packages ready to go out. I'm just waiting on, the money to fill into the bank. I want to say hi to everybody. Hey, Mr. Doughboy, DK Rowe. Hello, Mud SWAT. Always a pleasure. Joy Rye. Hello, sister. Mike Wolf. Welcome. Les Wiley. Awesome to see you, man. Glad you're here. Shane. I'm just going to say Shane. Yeah. David Carlisle. Welcome. Thank you for being here, everybody. I appreciate it so much. Today's going to be a little short and sweet. We do have some giveaways. We got a 1964 Kennedy half to give away, free for chat. And we also have a 1944 Mercury dime to give away, free for chat. And who knows, I might throw something else in there. I did manage to find a jar of ginseng seeds, so that might go out today too. And of course, if you do win ginseng seeds, you'll need to stay very connected to Yeti so that you can get a step-by-step on how to do that in your own backyard. If you have a backyard. If you don't have a backyard and you live like in an apartment or something, you probably should pass, if you win ginseng seeds, pass those ginseng seeds on to somebody who has property to plant it on. Maybe y'all can work a deal out or something where, us YouTubers, we like to get together. We like to do videos together and stuff. So that's one way to get into the community and do a planting video together or something. Anyways. Somebody find some good stuff? Oh, you talking about Mud SWAT? Mud SWAT is amazing. Yes, Mud SWAT is everywhere. All knowing and all seeing. Mud SWAT. Yeah. So I hope you saw the thumbnail. That was pretty cool. It took me about 10 minutes to figure out how to get Yeti spelled out of the arrowheads. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. It took me a while. What I did this morning is I got on Facebook. I brought all the equipment outside, the camera equipment and everything, and the laptop just to test to see if I could get a strong signal. Check. Says magic lights. Maybe J Mark. We'll see. So I tested the internet, whatever you call it, connection out back and on the Yeti stage, and of course it was horrible. Mrs. Sarah Trzynski helped me out with that, and another friend, the connection was blotchy and in and out. So I decided not to do that. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to do that. I would love to do some live streams outside. That would be great. I was going to teach a little class this morning, but I opted to just go ahead and come inside and spend an hour with all you amazing people. So that's how it's going to work today. Today is just a chat. We're just chatting it up. I did do some arrowhead hunting yesterday on the river. I went to a spot that's on other videos that I've done. This one location has actually the war axe that I found last week and I showed on the live stream is from this location. So I'm just kind of really waiting for the water to go down so I can find some more arrowheads. I did metal detect a little bit there into the bank where I dug all those mercury dimes and V-nickels and Wheaties. But I didn't have any luck. I found a couple of square nails. I did find a pretty cool old Prince Albert tin tobacco can, which was neat. It was so rusty you couldn't tell what type of can it was, but it was definitely a Prince Albert can. So I shot some video of that. So I'm hoping to compile a few more metal detecting videos together so that I can put out a full one this week. So yeah. Next week, I will be, not next week, May 31st to the 5th of June, I will be gone. I'm going to a huge music festival right up the road here. Probably not a lot of y'all are into. It's Rez and Space Jesus and Humphreys McGee and Aqueous and just a bunch of killer jam bands and hard-hitting trap music, dubstep, EDM, and that kind of thing too. So finally got another vehicle, J Mart says, hoping to do this weekend if the rain holds off. Yeah, the rain here has been, we're expecting rain today, Saturday actually. So I've been trying to get everything done. The tomatoes are up in the garden. Klesh's potatoes are up in the garden. Peas, squash, acorn squash, yellow squash, crooknecks, the butternut squash. You guys behave, okay? So that stuff's starting to come up. Let's see. Not a whole lot going on. The spot I normally metal detect at the blacksmith's location is so growed up that I'm going to have to get the farmer to brush hog it. I do have some really neat locations coming up. It's just going to be probably later in the season. Usually June and July are my travel season, so that's when I go on the road. So you guys will be seeing. Now we do have some cool stuff coming in July. We're going to go on Lake Pontchartrain and we're going to do some crab fishing with the kids. Do some alligator hunting, not literally hunting, but we're going to go search and get video of some alligators. No good mushroom finds, Coin Junkie AG. My season's over here, other than shiitakes, and now I'm waiting on chanterelles, but they usually come later in June. So, hey, welcome, Rocky Brook. Thank you for being here. Rocky Brook is new to the channel. Everybody, say hi. So yeah, mail will go out here the next day or two. Anybody that's waiting on mail from Yeti will go out. I'm still trying to get everything established as far as I'm having some issues with YouTube. I think we all kind of are. I think there's a lot of tubers out there that are kind of upset, and they should be. A lot of us have felt like our tubing rights have been kind of fondled with. Hey, haha, your mom, welcome. You guys know me. I'm a networker. I like to go into all the major networking streams. I like to communicate. I like to network with other channels. I like to, it's all about putting yourself out there. So I feel like, YouTube's being a little harsh to everybody, and they have rules. I understand. I get that. I follow their rules. But I'll get like 20 awesome subscribers in a day of networking. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm up to 624 or whatever it is. And then I'll go to bed and I'll wake up the next morning and I'm back down to 614, which me guys, I don't, all I'm trying to do is reach that 1,000 subscribers so that I can live stream from my phone or my tablet on location. It's really the only reason why is because I'm throughout parts of the year when different things are ready to be harvested in the woods, I'm on location, and it's hard to work and shoot videos while working for the channel. It's hard because everything is shot in 2 shots, and you got the walkbacks and you got all your other things that you want to put in there. It's hard to do, which is what I'm starting to learn, which is what I'm starting to figure out. So people like Clash and Digging Canuck and those folks that really spend their time editing, big ups to you guys. Dan Hurd, those guys, they just, I know what they're going through, and it is tough. It's all right, Mr. Doughboy. It could be on my end. I have horrible connection up here on this mountain. My Wi-Fi is awful, and it's super windy here. So anyways, it is what it is. But yeah, so I did add something to my channel. I added something that I'm not real, I don't know a whole lot about it yet because I just added it yesterday. It's called Tube Buddy. Does anybody in chat use Tube Buddy? Tube Buddy. Yeah, it's pretty cool so far. The reason I picked it up is because I wanted to do the giveaways on a random picker, on the laptop. I can't keep doing this draw for numbers and the chips and all that. Am I taking song requests? I don't do song requests. I don't play any covers is why. I mean, I do. I know all kinds of songs, I mean, that's not what I'm getting at. I can play all kinds of stuff, all varieties of music, but I don't play covers. I just don't. Oh, I lost my dealie. That's okay. I'll get it back up. But I can play something if you guys want to hear something. And then maybe we can give away a coin. Yeah, I like to play. So I was born and raised in these Ozark Mountains, and about all we had was a record player. I do recall a certain time when Mama had an 8-track, and there was a few 8-track tapes laying around. For those of you that don't know what an 8-track tape is, it's just another older version of a cassette tape. So we sat around and we played music for each other. My sister's also a musician, so is my father, and through watching him, I used to play a lot of harmonica and tennis racket guitar. All right. I'll play some, I guess. I think I'm all set up. Let me flip this around. I wasn't expecting to play. Is it loud? Reel to reel hi-fi. You know, at one time, David Carlisle, I used to have two, cassette player boom boxes, and I had it to where the spindles could spin free on the cassette jogs, so I could actually mix tapes, spinning those jogs, speeding up and slowing down, different greatest hits of the day. If it's too loud, you're too old. That's right. Play a little dilly here. This is all free-handed, guys, off my head. So if I make a mistake, just recording burping contest. Yes, Joy Rye. Joy was there. I've always been messing with the music and stuff. So right over here is you can see, here's my recording studio. I got my turntables and my DDJ and all my stuff. So I have a couple sound programs and stuff. I'm on SoundCloud if anybody's interested. I'm on SoundCloud under DJ Jams with a Z, JAMMZ. There's acoustic jams in there too. It's not just DJing. But anyways, in case you all were wondering, I want a little more bass to that, please. Thank you. All right. Malfunction, sorry. Still doesn't seem very loud. All right. Sorry. All right, you ready? All right. Just a little happy tune, you know. Hey, Blazing Dude, what's up, brother? Sorry, they got me to playing. Now, I don't have a special sticker on this guitar yet, but I do have some stickers on there. Just messing around, you guys. I like to play a little happy music. Hey, John Chum Adventures, welcome. Thank you for being here. No Stairway, no Skinner, no covers. Sorry. All right, there you go. There's one. It's a little, I don't know. I taught that one to myself, I guess, to a degree. All right, David. Thank you for being here, my man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I kind of thought about. I've tried to start a band a couple times. Um, being dad of 5 kids and a caretaker of a veteran, and also a husband and everything else, kind of constricts my time to being able to have a band. So I've been in a band a couple times. Um, I do remember your dad's band, Joy. I learned a lot from your dad, Joy. He taught me a lot about guitars and how to feel and hear when you play. So that's why I don't do covers. Those old timers taught me to play from in here inside your heart and use your mind to follow. And as long as you do that, you'll love to play. And there's other instruments. There's other instruments. I play all kinds of instruments. I can be more innovative with the guitar. So I mean, I have a 3-string. You guys want to hear the 3-string? I'll try to get it to play. Let me get it out. You're probably thinking to yourself, a 3-string? What in the hell, Yeti? But yes, let me get the virtuoso out if I can without destroying stuff. So here is the 3-string. So this is it's a real cigar box. I got a friend of mine that makes these in Winslow. This is a custom made one for Yeti. So this is a tarp eyelet, from like a plastic tarp. And these right here are the sink drain covers. And then he And so all the cherry, he used cherry to make the box. All the wood that he used came off of his farm. You want to hear the banjo? Love the banjo. It's not a banjo, it's a 3-string. So this is a real genuine piece of Ozark Mountain folk instrument. So it kind of has its own sound. Yes, I've seen guitars made out of shovels. I've seen guitars made out of drumsticks. So, you just got to be creative. This particular woodworking artist is an amazing cat. So you can see I've got 3. And this one's tuned in, it was tuned in G. I might have to retune it, which could get interesting. Let me turn everything down so it's not loud, because this thing is loud. Just a second. I'll let my daughter play it. My oldest daughter. And she probably knocked it out of tune or tried to tune it. She broke a string, so you can see I had to put a new string on it. I got lots of instruments that just sit here. Oh yes, no, I love the banjo being played. Yes. Sorry, J Mark. I misinterpreted. See, it's kind of got a unique sound. Oh, I've got all kinds of pedals, Lee. I couldn't explain to you the amount of equipment I have. I didn't want to break everything out. But I am planning on doing some type of just, music only. I wasn't too far off. It's kind of hard to play. Hey, Shane. Check out my little mini 3-string, Shane. I was just showing off my my virtuoso. When you come down, you'll have to check this out. It's a crazy machine. Anyways, I'll quit. I could play on that thing all day and make up stuff. This might be a little loud. No, I've got a killer pedal over here, Lee. I got all kinds of gear. Did Blaze say he was going to get a tattoo? Oh, he's going. Where you going, Blaze? Anyways, I'm glad everybody could be here. I appreciate it. My antics and all my nuttiness. It's really cool. But yeah. I guess we could try to do this giveaway, eh? Anybody interested in some silver coin? We got 12 awesome people. 12 awesome people taking time out of their day to hang with Yeti. That's pretty cool. Like I said today, guys, my live stream is going to be short and sweet. It's not going to be very long. I'm just fooling around. I've got a couple of music festivals to go to coming up this month, along with a couple weddings and a couple other things. But like I said, we're going to do a paranormal hunt or haunt in NOLA, New Orleans, around the 4th of July. So we'll be doing a live stream with that with one of my good friends, along with the Lake Pontchartrain crab fishing and alligator sightseeing. We go get out and look for some alligators. What we got today is a 1964 Kennedy half free for chat. And we also have a 1944 Mercury dime free for chat. And anybody who wins these today, their mail will go out tomorrow with the rest of the group. For the paranormal hunt, thank you for being here, Kim Burkus. Yes, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, we'll go ahead. We can go ahead and do that. Let me get pulled up to the computer here. Get out my little notepad. Move some stuff around. Don't forget, if you want to, you can pre-order you a magic wand or a spirit wand or a dowsing wand. It depends on whatever it is you want to call it. They're all different and unique. I'll try not to point it directly at you since I don't want you to fall in love with me, because this is my wife's love wand. She uses it to cast positive energies. We still have plenty of the wooden morels left. Anybody wants to buy one or purchase one, just go down and send me a Gmail. Let me know first, and then you can go into PayPal. We can work out an arrangement. I always answer my emails. I always answer Messenger. I always answer Facebook, all that stuff. My Instagram. My daughter runs my Instagram, so if you're getting stuff back from me on Instagram, it's my daughter. Yeah, I do all different kinds of wands. Kim Burkus, I do. Some of these wands have they'll be embedded with crystals or turquoise, or I've got some fire opal. I've got some volcanic black obsidian. I got all kinds of stuff to put in it. You know, a wand is whatever type of intent you intend to put into it. I do music festivals. I travel around and do music festivals, and these sell really good. Unfortunately, I haven't had any luck here on the stream selling any of this stuff, but at the music festivals, all my walking staffs, which I haven't showed in a while, I just got the wood shop out back cleaned up and cleared off and ready to start wood carving again. So the morels, The wooden morels were just a quick winter project, to get ready for spring because morel season was coming. So we do have some stragglers left. They're cheap. Everything's probably under anything small carved is usually under $20. The ones go for about $40 or $50, depending on how elaborate you want to get. They can go up to more expensive than that, depending on how elaborate you want to get. I can put diamonds in them. So, Mike Wolf says, my morel spot was found by several people. I went last week and found 6 medium morels. I used to find a 5-gallon buckets full, not no more. Okay. There's a couple scenarios that you have going on, Mike. People, obviously. Oh, I got a crazy bat wing going on there. People coming and getting into your morel patch. The only way I can tell you to prevent that from happening is to get there first. And what happens with that is if you get, hey, welcome, Bigfoot. If you get 5 people coming to that patch and only 1 or 2 of the 5 people actually know what they're doing when they harvest the morels, then that's what will happen. That patch will then dry up and only put off a few or a couple a year, as to where, like you said, it would put off. Yes, haha, your mom. Flick it and then pick it. That's exactly right. I don't care if that morel's been sitting there a week and it's dry, or it's been sitting there 8 hours and it's fresh. Always flick before you pick a morel. And the other thing I can, if you want to, Mike, you can go back and watch the slurry video. And you can try to increase your yield there again. And sometimes the trees, whatever tree you're finding your morels under, sometimes I'm obviously expecting that you went to your spot and you saw morels cut already at your spot, and that's how you know someone was there. Usually you could tell. A lot of people use knives or scissors or whatever it is they're using. But it's important that when you find a nice patch of morels that you do not pick every one of them. And a mycologist would tell you, yeah, that's not true, because you don't know when the morel sporulated into the ground. You don't know when the spores intermingled or intertwined with other spores. You can't say said time when they sporulated naturally. But I can tell you through my own research and experimentation that the morels, even though they're dried up, you might find one shriveled over and dead, black and brown. That tiny piece of morel still holds a vital source of mycology in it. It's like taking a piece of hair and being able to extract 100 Yetis from that one piece of hair if cloning was an actual thing. Do you understand? Does that make sense? Yeah, that's the problem, Mike, is they're right off the beaten trails. Someone else has discovered your little secret spot right off the trail. I had several of those get raided this early spring, about 18 miles north of me in Fayetteville, where I'm from. So that does happen. Am I glitching a little? It does happen a little bit to have that problem. People getting into your patch. That's why I try to find land permission way out, where no one other than the bear, the deer, and the turkey are going to be looking for morels but me. And then, of course, yes, Eric Singletary, before you pick that morel, and even if you pick it, you can still pick the morel and just and take the morel, and you've picked it. Oh, yay, my precious, and just tap it on the ground. You don't have to like, oh yeah, I mean you can. I do. A lot of people do. It's actually sort of a good luck thing also. Um, but yeah, that's just kind of you could see you can go onto YouTube and look up multiple videos on people flicking it to pick before they pick it. It's just a woodsmanship thing, I do believe. But according to the mycologist, it really, the best option for that would be to leave that whole morel there and let it die into the ground. I do I pick another fungus in the fall, and I will do a video of that called Indian pipeweed. And it's a type of fungus that grows on things that have died in the woods. Now I don't know, I'm not an expert. I don't know if it actually grows off of the dead things that were there once before, because I've never physically found any bones or remains of animals, parts or pieces where the Indian pipeweed had come up beside, like say a deer bone. Texas, they have morels in Texas, Eric Singletary. Oh, you betcha. You betcha. Okay, Eric Singletary, are you listening? I want you to go to the 2019 Morel Mushroom Sightings.com website, okay? And on that website, there's going to be a map of the United States that's going to show you the progression of morels throughout the United States. Now, you might have to go to a higher elevation to find morels, like Klesh. Klesh had to go, I think it was 5,200 feet to find morels. And here in Arkansas, we don't have mountains that go to 5,200 feet. They're all wore off from the giant flood. So we find ours at a much lower elevation. But yeah, there are morels found in Texas. There's also morels found in Mexico. I believe even maybe Nevada. It could be Arizona or New Mexico. One of those three. It might be New Mexico. Way up in their high plains elevations, they also find a small, tiny, more version. Usually they're the black morels or the grays. No problem, Blaze. No problem. Thank you for being here, Kim Burkus. We're not going to be on too much longer. I just wanted to make sure I answered that specific question, because that's, it's kind of my thing. So the other thing I wanted to say, I know Klesh might not be in here anymore. He stops in periodically, but if Klesh is still here, and on his morel video, he had some pieces left over. They were like some that he thought maybe were bad. They probably were bad, Shane. But those were viable sources to produce more morel slurry. And I just wanted to tell you, Shane, that if you just let those dry out on your windowsill, you can go ahead and after a week or two, after they're hard and dry, you can go ahead and put those into like one of these small mason jars, and in the fall, because now, and I don't know, your temperature is a little different, but in the fall would be a more viable time for you to spread that slurry out if you were going to make some. Is all I wanted to throw out there. And I'm sure you've done your research. You're a smart man. Welcome, Bradley. Awesome. Thank you for being here. All right, guys. Let me move these out of the way. This one I like. I like this one right here. Oh, it's just razor sharp. Oh, that light's crazy, ain't it? It's got beautiful red in it right here. This is a red red shirt. This one comes from the Illinois River, which runs and flows right beside the Battle of Prairie Grove Civil War. So I was really ecstatic to find this one laying in the creek. This one, these two here, these come from about, I don't know, 20 some odd miles away. I found this one in the garden last year, out in my back garden. I found all these. Yes, haha, your mom. These all come from my local creeks and rivers and streams. Some of them have been found in the local fields too after they've been plowed. I don't walk a whole lot of plowed fields, so let me get out this other box. Put these away. This is a nice one. Stabby stab. You can see it's all there. It's all there. And it's just as sharp as the day they made it. You're in Texas, Mike? Oh, okay. Are you in Texas, Mike Wolf? I thought you were in Missouri. I can help you with that. So I find all these on the creek. You're in Missouri? Oh man, Mike, you ought to be finding piles of arrowheads. Upper or northern or southern Missouri? Man, if you're like in the northwest corner of Missouri, like you're very close to the Spiro Mounds. Well, I mean, you're as close as I am. Jefferson City. Yeah, you'll probably have to get out of town a little bit. Missouri was established a lot longer than Arkansas was. So, of course, for the most part, the Indians were run out of that area for quite a lot of years prior to being settled, just because it was such a rebel state. I don't want to use that word. Just because it was such an outlaw state, lots of outlaw actions and stuff going on. So, but yeah, no, you ought to be finding arrowheads by the piles where you're at, sir. I don't ever get up to Missouri very much. I went to Joplin and helped do a bunch of construction for when the tornado hit Joplin. Is that where you're at now, haha, your mom in Oregon? Sorry, I'll get this put away, guys, and we'll do a draw, okay, everybody? Sorry, my butt's probably in the air, ain't it? Sometimes these things can be a pain to get back together. We'll go ahead and get these out of the way, and we'll do a draw, everybody, okay? I like to make everybody wait. That way they stay in, If you want to win something cool just for being in here for about an hour of your time for hanging out with Yeti, well, then you have the possibility to win some really cool stuff. So I'm hoping to do a little bit more research on this Tube Buddy thing. And that way my giveaways can be more precise, everybody. Hey, welcome, Mike. No problem, Mallyman24. Thank you so much for being here. Thumbs up, my man. That's crazy. I appreciate that very, very much. And Mr. HD Shovel, what's going on, sir? Wow. but I'm going to go ahead and I got some markers right here. So we'll just do this like we always do. I'm going to guess a number between 1 and 30. And y'all are going to type in your numbers. After I type in the word go, you'll type in your numbers 1 through 30, and we'll go ahead and give away this really nice 1964 90%er, 90% silver, folks, just for being awesome and hanging out with Yeti for an hour. You know, I appreciate it very much, you guys. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell if you've not been here. It's your first time here and you're not subscribed. Please like and hit the bell. Leave a nice comment. Go ahead and share everything out you can in all your social medias. I would very much appreciate that. The other thing we'll give away here after that is this 1944 Merc. It's got a little crud on it, but that's how they come when you find them in the rolls. And I don't believe in cleaning coins up, so I like to not yet, Eric Singletary, wait. I like to be able to, when I give a free coin away, have that person, you know, feel free to do whatever they want to with it. Merc dimes are some of my most favorite coins. I also enjoy the walkers. I'm going to try to get some peace dollars. I don't have any peace dollars yet, so I got to do some shopping around here in the next few months and see what the market is for them. Of course, I know the market is amazing because they're a pretty cool coin, but I'd like to get some in the Yeti's head stash so that I could be able to give some of those away too, along with a few Morgans, J-Mart. Welcome, Chasing the Guns Outdoors. I appreciate you being here, whole bunch. We got 14 awesome people in, 19 likes. We're at 58 minutes and 41 seconds. I just want to give a big shout out to everybody. Thank you for being here once again. I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 30, and I'm going to write it down here, and then I'm going to type in the word go, and we'll go ahead and draw for this 1964 Kennedy. All right, everybody? Let's see, a number between 1 and 30. Go, everybody. But yeah, like I said, if anybody wants to order a wand, please give me an email. We can send that through PayPal or whatever. Or if you want to order a morel, a hand-carved morel, I can carve these by hand. Fixing to do a whole bunch more and some other cool carvings too. But yeah, let me go ahead and here and check. Let me go ahead and here and check. Oh, wow. All right, everybody. We have a winner. Let me double check. Give me just a second to double check. We'll go by my screen only. The number was, oh, I lost my pen. The number was 28. Mr. Mike Wolf won. Congratulations, Mike Wolf. You got you a nice 1964. It's kind of got a wild glaze to it. Nothing pretty. Just something I found, you know, searching $50 rolls. I'm going to go ahead and write your name down here. Please go into my email and email me your address, brother, and go ahead and let me know if you want me to keep it and all that garb. Because I hope you win more stuff in the future on Yeti's head stash. Let me make sure I get the 2 F's on there. We want to get those 2 F's, my friend. All right. So I'm going to take this, set it up here on my out for deliveries tomorrow prizes. And if everybody that knows me Yeah, we're gonna post a new rule here next week, J Mark. You're probably not gonna like it, but it's all good. Um, maybe not. If I can get my random comment picker to work and do the way I want it to do, the way it's supposed to do, and get it to figure out what it's going to do, then that shouldn't be a problem. Hey, Mud SWAT. Mr. Doughboy, I love you, man. I'm sorry you're having such a hard time, brother. Everybody that's in chat, please, if you're not subscribed to Mr. Doughboy 356, go over and hit his channel up. Watch some of his content. He is an amazing artist. He is one of the best artists on YouTube. Very creative, very innovative. He uses coins to do some of his stuff. It's super cool. I love watching his channels. I wish he'd be easier on his hands, but you know, with great art comes pain. It does. I cannot get my YouTube random comment picker to work. Does anybody know why? Yeah, no, I'm going to try to start using the random comment picker, guys. But please go and email me, Mike Wolf. Make sure that I get your address and everything. If I haven't already, please go back and re-email me if you have already won something before. Well, no, it's not that, J Mart. It's just that, you know, I have got a little bit of flack, but I can assure you everything is on the up and up and legit. It's just your amazing luck, J Mart. Are you talking to me, Mud SWAT? So I have to put the HTTP yada yada yada. Oh, you're kidding me. It's worked before. I don't get it. See, I'm not too bright. I can assure you there, well, you never know. All right. Well, Mud SWAT for Mr. Mike Wolf, would you go down and post my email the proper way in the chat, please? You're talking foreign to me, Mud SWAT. I don't know. Click and drag over it, and Control+C will copy it, and Control+V will paste it. I'm going to write that down. Let me write that down. You know, guys, yeah, I know that's my email address, Blaze. But Mud SWAT's saying because I don't have it wrote correctly in my description, people can't just click on it and go right to my email. So that's confusing. Thank you, Mud SWAT. Thank you, Blaze. Click it over, Control+C, and that will copy. I learn something new every day, guys. Yeah, you got to hold it down. I get that. Just like dropping a track into Serato. Control will paste. I'm writing it down. Thank you, Mud SWAT. It has been working in. There you go. Thank you, Mud SWAT. You're amazing. I'm going to write that down. Something special for Mud SWAT. Thank you, Mud SWAT. I just want to make sure everybody gets their stuff. Everybody knows I'm not here to profit or anything. I'm just here to hang out with all you awesome people, really. But I'm going to make a post-it note of it for myself. All right, Mud SWAT. Thank you. All right, we'll go ahead and get this 1944. It's a nice Merc. You can see her hair. You can see her hairlines. It's a little ring worn. Yeah, DK. Mud SWAT is amazing. Let me write that down too. Hold. Sweet. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'll write down another number. We'll go between 1 and 30 again. And when I say go, start guessing. 1 through 30. Oh, hold on. Yeah, 1944 Mercury dime, that'll go out too. And like I was saying, everybody that knows Yeti, I always send something extra. Everybody always gets something extra from Yeti. Usually, if you don't get something extra from Yeti that was supposed to be not in your package, that was in your package, then that means I totally spaced it out, and hopefully I can get you the next time, okay? Wow. All right, everybody. You can go ahead and stop. We have a winner. We have a winner. And it's going to save Yeti. It's going to save Yeti a few dollars. So the winner is 13, Mr. Mike Wolf. All right. Mike was Mr. Mike was, he was about 20 down, and he got number 13. So Mr. Mike won twice today. See, that's how it works. Mr. Wolf's never been here. He may have been here a couple times. I believe he has. But he won twice. He won twice. 13. There you go, Mike Wolf. I'm going to go ahead and write you in again. 2 Fs. Yes, and that's like J Mart. J Mart's won 2 or 3 times. He's even doubled up on stuff. It just all has to do with the way we're feeling in our mind that day, guys. It's pretty good. DK Rose won. Yes, DK Rose won some pretty cool stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Mike Wolf's 3rd time here. Thank you for being here, Mike. I appreciate that very much, man. My sister was born on Friday the 13th. Whoa. Anyways, hopefully I can get the random comment picker to work, and we can go ahead and give out these ginseng seeds next week. That'll be pretty exciting. If I could find 100 foot of Cat 9 wire to run out to that stage to be able to put my modem, my Wi-Fi modem out there next week, I might. You never know. If you get a chance, you go ahead and go over to my Facebook page. It's Yeti Mountain Traders Incorporated on Facebook. Excuse me. It's pretty cool. We got a ton of videos over there, lots of videos that are not on the YouTube channel are over there at Facebook. Last week, I went on a Friday last week, and I did a metal detecting jamboree for 350 elementary children from kindergarten to 4th grade. Let me tell you what, that was a long 8 to 9 hour day. We go by my screen only, Shane. Sorry. I show Mr. Mike Wolf. I can double check. I have it saved. Shane, your first number was 7. Your second number was 12, right below Eric Singletary, who was 2. Joy Rye picked 21. Mike Wolf picked 13. Pretty self-explanatory. Not a big deal though. But you know, stay tuned in, Shane. Next week I'm going to put away some walkers, some older walkers from the 18s, 19s, 20s. Yes, no, I seen it, Shane. I had to go. I went back and made sure. I try to make absolutely sure. Thank you for being, you know, I appreciate that. Appreciate you trying to keep me on my toes. Not a problem, Mike. But wherever you want the coin sent, Mike, you send me that address, okay, buddy? I will send it to wherever you want. Just make sure it's the correct address, okay? Because they'll just send it back, and I'll just put it back in my head stash or try to contact you or whatever. But thank you, Shane. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it so much. I gave away 350 Presidential Lincoln 2000, whatever they are. I gave away 350 2012 uncirculated Canadian 1 cents at the metal detecting rally. I gave away like 9 1960s to 1964 Kennedy half dollars. I gave away several gold rings, several diamond gold rings, several silver rings. I gave away a couple of cool relics. It was really, really cool to watch those kindergarten through 4th grade kids experience a metal detector for the first time, and be so alert and happy and sit in line and be quiet and wait for their turn, knowing they were going to get a prize for free. It was really, really cool. I talked to the principal of the elementary school, who I know very, very well because he's had 5 of my kids. And we're going to make this an annual event. So it will be Yeti's metal detecting extravaganza every year at the elementary school, hoping to move to the middle school and the high school in the future. Yeah, I gave away probably $1,000 silver, but that's okay. Those kids, and I made sure every child that won a really, really good prize, especially 90% silvers or anything that was gold, understood the value of what they were holding in their hand, and also along with their parents, on their sealed envelope that they got. They all got their sealed envelopes. They got a little note from Yeti on their envelope to, you know, please make sure they put this away for future references, you know, because not all adults know the value of a coin. Oh, it was amazing. It was so much fun. I tell you what was really cool is a lot of the young girls were very interested in metal detecting. So I'm going to get my daughters involved this summer to do some metal detecting. But I you know, if any of you follow metal detecting, Relic Recoverist is a really, really good channel to follow. Jocelyn's really, really cool. And she's a really, really good example of a strong female presence in the metal detecting community. So Every girl that was curious about metal detecting or wanted to get a metal detector or was going to ask Santa for a metal detector, I wrote down on their little piece of paper Jocelyn's YouTube address so that they could go over and check out Jocelyn and see that, and along with SJ's Mixed Adventures and Digging Canuck and those really strong ladies that are influenced in our YouTube community. I just scribbled on each one of them several different versions of those channels right there, which was very complicated to do individually per child, but I pulled it off. Next year, I hope I have some helpers. Tried to recruit some high school students, but the high school principal said I couldn't have them. And then I hit him with it's community service. And he said that he would have to talk to the school board about it to be able to okay it. So we'll see next year. Maybe we get some high school kids involved. I didn't shoot any video of that stuff, y'all, because that is something, taking video of kindergarten through fourth graders and posting them on video without parents' permission is a big no-no. That would put a huge asterisk against my channel. So I did not shoot any video of that, unfortunately. I'm hoping to get consent forms made up next year so that those kids that want a metal detector and be put on video, their parents can sign a permission slip and we can get them on video and they can be part of the YouTube world. Yeah, high school principal, he's actually really, really cool to me. We get along pretty good. He's very curious man, and really that's mainly all his focus is he's just super curious about what's going on. So we just want to make sure everything is kosher and that all the parents are in agreement and are happy and are satisfied with being able to be out there on the internet. Not all parents are down with the internet. So anyways, I went over 18 minutes. I apologize, everybody. 15 awesome people. I see we got some new people in, some people that Menorca Home Solutions. Thank you for being here. In the middle of June, we will be giving away the shiitake log inoculations we did. If you don't know what that's about, please go over to the shiitake log inoculation video that I ran a couple weeks ago. Leave a comment, leave a genuine comment. Let me know that you like it and that you're interested in maybe receiving a shiitake log from Yeti Man. It's going to be something really cool you're going to be able to do inside your house. I don't care if you live in an apartment or if you live in New York City or if you live on the beach, you'll be able to grow shiitakes. They'll pretty much grow anywhere. So that will be really, really cool. We're going to be doing that soon. If I don't know you appreciate the shiitake log inoculation video, I cannot enter you to win. So please leave a comment, like, and share that out. Thank you. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get off here, everybody, and let everybody get back to their day. I've got some yard to mow and some landscaping to do, and also Grandpa's at the VA, so I'll be expecting him home soon enough and have to get him up the loading dock and all that stuff. So everybody have a blessed day. Have an amazing week. Yeti always says, be happy, be kind, be safe, and be nice, everybody. Yeti Man out. Peace. Thank you for being here, everybody. I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much, everybody. I love everybody in this chat. Thank you.